Hey, want to know what kind of crazy cars the world's top footballers drive? Well, get ready because today we're exploring the garages of these superstars to see their most insanely luxurious rides. Trust me, you'll be amazed. Lionel Messi. When it comes to soccer superstars, there's one name that stands out above the rest: Lionel Messi. This guy is a living legend, with more goals, assists, and trophies than most players could ever dream of. But Messi's not just a master on the pitch. He's also got a serious taste for classic cars. And his pride and joy? The Ferrari 335 S Spider Scaglietti. Now, if you're not a car buff, you might be wondering what's so special about this ride. Well, let me tell you. The 335S is a true piece of automotive history. This car was built way back in 1957, when Ferrari was just starting to make a name for itself on the racing scene. The 335S was designed to be a true speed machine, with a powerful V12 engine and a lightweight body that could tear up the track. But what really sets the 335S apart is its rarity. Only 4 of these bad boys were ever made, which makes them some of the most sought-after cars in the world. So how much did Messi pay for his 335S? Hold on to your hats, folks. He dropped a cool $35 million on this ride. That's right, $35 million for a single car. But when you consider the history and the craftsmanship that went into the 335S, it's easy to see why Messi was willing to shell out such a huge sum. This car is a true work of art, with curves and lines that are just as beautiful today as they were back in the 50s. Of course, Messi's not the only soccer star with a thing for classic Ferraris. In fact, there's another player out there who's just as crazy about these vintage rides. John Terry. Next up, we've John Terry, the legendary defender who played for Chelsea and England. This guy was a rock at the back, winning tons of trophies and making tackles like nobody's business. But when he's not crunching opponents on the field, Terry loves to cruise around in his classic cars. And his pride and joy? The Ferrari 275 GTB. Terry is a huge fan of old-school rides, and the 275 GTB is about as classic as it gets. This car was made in the 1960s, and it's got that timeless look that never goes out of style. The Ferrari 275 GTB is a real collector's item, and Terry had to pay a pretty penny to get his hands on one. These cars can go for over $2 million at auction, which is more than most people make in a lifetime. Under the hood, the 275 GTB packs a serious punch. It's got a V12 engine that sounds like music to any car lover's ears, and with a top speed of over 150 miles per hour, this car is no slouch on the road. Terry loves to take his 275 GTB out for a spin on weekends, turning heads wherever he goes. It's not every day you see a classic Ferrari cruising down the street, especially one driven by a soccer legend like John Terry. But as much as we love classic cars, sometimes you just need something a bit more modern and flashy. And that's where the supercars come in. Cristiano Ronaldo. When it comes to modern supercars, there's one guy who takes things to a whole new level. Cristiano Ronaldo. This dude is an absolute machine on the soccer field, scoring goals for fun and winning trophies left and right. But Ronaldo's not just about the game, he's also got a serious love for fast cars, and when it comes to speed, there's one brand that stands out above the rest: Bugatti. Ronaldo is such a big fan of Bugatti that he's got not one but 2 of their craziest rides in his garage. First up, there's the Bugatti La Voiture Noire, which is French for the black car. This thing is so exclusive they only made one of them. The La Voiture Noire cost Ronaldo a staggering $18.6 million, which is more than most people will make in their entire lives. But for a car that looks this good and goes this fast, it might just be worth it. Speaking of fast, let's talk about Ronaldo's other Bugatti, the Chiron. This beast can go from 0 to 60 in less than 3 seconds, which is insane. It's got a top speed of over 260 miles per hour, which is faster than most planes. Ronaldo loves to take his Bugattis out for a spin whenever he gets the chance. He's even been spotted racing them on the track, leaving other supercars in the dust. But as much as Ronaldo loves his Bugattis, he's not the only soccer star with a need for speed. Son Heung-min. Next up, we've got Son Heung-min, the South Korean superstar who's been tearing it up in the Premier League with Tottenham Hotspur. This guy is a scoring machine with lightning-fast speed and a killer instinct in front of goal. But when Son's not banging in goals on the pitch, he likes to hit the road in style, and his ride of choice, the Ferrari LaFerrari. Now, the LaFerrari isn't your typical sports car. It's a hybrid, which means it's got a regular engine and an electric motor working together to create some serious power. The result is a car that can go from 0 to 60 in less than 3 seconds, which is insanely fast. And with a top speed of over 217 miles per hour, the LaFerrari is one of the quickest cars on the planet. But the LaFerrari isn't just about speed, it's also a work of art. The car's design is absolutely stunning, with curves and angles that make it look like it's moving even when it's standing still. Inside, the LaFerrari is just as impressive. It's got all the latest tech, from a high-end sound system to a digital dashboard that looks like something out of a spaceship. Of course, all this performance and luxury doesn't come cheap. The LaFerrari costs around $1.4 million, which is a serious chunk of change. But for a car that looks and drives like this, it's worth every penny. Son loves to take his LaFerrari out for a spin whenever he gets the chance. He's been spotted cruising around London, turning heads and leaving other cars in the dust. As incredible as Son's LaFerrari is, it's just one of the many insane rides footballers own. From classic Ferraris to modern Bugattis, these guys have garages most of us only dream of. While we might not afford these supercars ourselves, it's still fun to peek inside the world of luxury cars. Who knows, maybe someday we'll take one for a spin. For now, we can marvel at the amazing rides these footballers cruise in, a testament to their hard work and success. And there you have it, the most insane cars owned by the world's top footballers. Which one would you choose for a joyride? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Luxury Realm for more incredible content.